Hey guys, how's it going? Josh here. I'm going to take you guys through a HIIT class today. We're going to focus on some Tabata, so that means our timing is going to be the key here. We're going to have 5 different exercises. It's going to be a short 20-minute workout, a little warm-up, a little cool-down at the end. Our timing is going to go 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. We're going to do 8 consecutive sets of one exercise, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So like I said before that, we're going to start with a little bit of a warm-up, kind of get your body into things. Ease into it, make sure you don't have any injuries, anything that's maybe feeling tight. We're going to loosen it up a little bit, kind of get you going. So first thing I want you guys to do here is we're going to get into a lunge position. One leg in front, one leg in back here. You're going to dip that back knee. You get as low as you can. You're going to hold it there. Just hold it right in there. You're going to get some muscles activated. Isometric contractions help you get some blood flow to certain muscles. Especially if you have some back pain, we get your hips into it, we get your glutes into it, and just make sure that everything's activated, everything's ready to go. Just hold that for another 3, 2, 1. Good, bring it up. We're gonna go ahead and switch legs. Same thing, bring it down. Gonna hold it right there. Try to keep that knee out in line with your foot. Keep that back knee bent. Keep your weight right over your hips. You don't want to lean too far forward. You don't want to lean too far back. Keep holding that in right there for another 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring it up. Shake it out a little bit. That burn. We'll do one more time each side. Go ahead back to the left leg in front. Dip that back knee. Hold it. Feel everything activating in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I go ahead and bring it up, and we'll switch one more time. Right leg's in front, bring it down, hold it. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up, shake them out a little bit. Bend the knees, kick it out. I know that might have burned the quads. All right, next one I want to do is we want to do IYTs, activate those shoulders. So if you got any shoulder pain, especially if you work at a desk, sometimes those shoulders come forward. We get a lot of shoulder pain, some neck pain here, so we want to activate those back muscles there, get everything flowing back. So IYT, you're going to bend your knees, you're going to get a little bit of a forward lean. Arms are straight. You're going to go straight over your head for an I. Over your head, but out to the side slightly for that Y. Straight out to the sides for that T. We're going to repeat that a few times. There's your I. Reach it up. You want to reach as high as you can. Y. There's your T. Good. There's 2 times through. We'll go through a couple more times. I. Y. T to the sides. I. Y. Really squeeze those shoulder blades. Every rep you should feel activating a little bit more. Be able to get them up a little bit higher. 3, one more time through it. I, Y, and T. There you go. Relax the shoulders, maybe shrug them back a little bit. Move them around. Any direction that feels stiff, go ahead and move them in that way. A little cracking, a little popping is never a bad thing. Then we're going to go ahead and get another one. So again, bend at your knees, bend at your waist. Arms straight, straight up, get that I. Out a little bit, get that Y. Squeeze the shoulder blades on that T. Really want to feel those shoulder blades activating. Going to stabilize our shoulders, make sure that any pain, aches or pains don't get any worse, and that we don't develop any new injuries. Y. T. There's an I. Reach for that Y. Reach for that T. Good job. Go ahead, relax. Back's a little bit activated now. In exercise, especially in a warm-up, it's good that we work through different planes of motion. So our next one here is going to be through a rotational, a transverse plane motion. So all I want you to do is you're going to bend your knees slightly, in a nice athletic position like a shortstop. Keep your hands here in the middle, keep them together. Grab a fist, doesn't matter. You go down to one side, rotate up to the other side. Do that 10 times. There's 2, 3, you want to rotate through your hips. 4, kind of push off of that knee. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we'll do the same thing the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Make sure you're pushing off that knee. Rotate the hips. Rotate your torso. 9 and 10. There you go. And loosen up that spine. Get that rotational movement. Very good for the hips. Very good for the lower back. Next thing we want to do is get your heart rate up a little bit. Start using those legs now that we've got all those muscles activated. Squat jump. So all I want you to do is you're going to reach down to the floor, touch the floor with your hands, and then jump up. Doesn't have to be a huge jump. Just a little bit off the ground. 3, 4, get 10 of these. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, relax. Get your breath for a second. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll get into our Tabata. I'm going to set a timer with the Tabata too. It's going to be hard for me to talk to you guys and pay attention to that time at the same time. So the time's going to go off in the background. Turn your computers, turn your TVs up on this if you don't have great audio. Because really, like I said before, the timing is the key for this one. So let's go ahead, back to those squat jumps. We'll do 10 more of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Make sure you're touching the ground. 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right, relax. Get a quick sip of water if you want. Wipe down with the towel. I'm going to set up our timer here, and then we can get going. Make the speaker closer for you guys. All right, a little music with it. We're going to go one by one with the exercises. Like I said, we're going to be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for 8 sets in a row. And then we're going to switch to the next exercise. We'll pause, we'll have a minute break. I'll demonstrate the next exercise during that break, and it'll move along. Like I said, it's going to be quick. We're going to get those heart rates up. Hopefully get a good muscle pump, get you on your way. So, our first movement, talking about different planes of motion. We're going to move in the frontal plane of motion, so we're going to move side to side here. So we're going to do what's called a skater. Move back so you can see more of my legs. But what you're going to do is you're going to step to one side, reach that leg behind you, kind of like a speed skater. You're going to push off this leg here, bring your body this way, back and forth like that. If you want to, you can add a little toe touch in between, or you can even make it a bound and jump side to side. Try to catch yourself on one leg. You need to stabilize with that other leg. That's going to be our first exercise. I'm going to go ahead and set this timer, and we'll get it going. So the first, let you know that we're going to start. It's going to be 3 beeps, and then we'll start. From there, the end of every round is going to be a boxing ding. The start of the next round is going to be a whistle. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to me. All right, we're going to go in 3, 2, and let's go. We got skaters. Reach behind, get your jump. Remember, you can get your toe touch too. You can even add them both. You really want to kick it up. Working hard, pushing for the whole 20 seconds. Going all the way to that boxing ding. Starting strong, guys. There you go. There's the ding. Take a break. Couple deep breaths. 10 seconds is a quick break. Wait for the whistle. There it is, and we're going again. Set number 2. Stabilize, make sure you get your balance before you drive off that leg. Drive, cross, touch. I like to get a little jump into it. You can even mix up those 3 different ways. Start off a little intense, and then bring it down if you need to too. Heart rate should be kicking up a little bit now. There's 2 rounds down. 6 more, they're gonna go quick. Into another one. Jump, go across. Pushing that pace, guys. If you really want to go fast, so just keep that foot on the ground. Plyometrics, work our anaerobic energy system, so when you jump, you're using an energy system that you have less energy naturally. So, if you're doing the jumps, it's okay to go a little slower. If you're stepping, speed it up. That's if you want to get a little more muscle development on this, or if you want to get a little more cardio. Feel free to switch it up, even in the middle of a set. Woo! Rod's working on some no joke. Sweating already. Looks like I did a whole workout. Alright, we got another one. Keep it up, guys. Same energy level every set. Every rep. Look perfect. But still keep that pace up. Keep on pushing, guys. Keep on pushing. Here we go. We're getting there. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. On the back half of this one now. Let's go. Pushing that pace, guys. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. We want to burn those calories. We got a short workout, so we want to get as much out of it as we can. A few more, guys. A few more. Keep it up. We'll get to our break soon. Woo. Hard to beat. Barely talk to you guys now. Hips are burning. Hips are burning. Body's burning. Heart's going. That's exactly what we're looking for. A couple more times now. Woo. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Little break. Almost there. A little close. Let's see what we got left. That's it. It was so much fun. Lost track of the time. Let's go take a little quick break. Water. Wipe down. I'm going to drink water. And I'm actually going to move you guys down to the ground for this one. We'll be getting down here, getting a little bit of core work in. Keep my music right there. All right, so our next one, we got a little combination. Quick workout, so we want to be as efficient as we can. So this one here, we're gonna do a combination of a side plank hip dip and a leg abductor. So what this is gonna look like, we're gonna be on the side, 2 different ways to do it. You keep your legs straight in a regular side plank starting on the ground. Hips up, leg goes up like that. Hips go down in between every single rep. So that's one way to do it there. A modified version is you can bend your knees and essentially do the same thing. So you're there, elbows right underneath that shoulder, driving up from that knee, hip comes up, keep that leg bent and it's going up like that. This way's a little less intense, first way's a little more intense. So pick whichever one you want. We're going to do one set from one side. Then we're going to alternate sides every single set. So every single set of 20 seconds, we're going to flip. You can flip around or you can flip left and right. We'll go ahead and start our timer. All right, we're going to start this one off in 3, 2, 1. Drive it up, leg comes up. Back down, up, leg comes up. Here we're working some obliques, and then we're working some hips. Not just on this side, we're working both of our hips, mainly this oblique But we want to make sure we get the same amount of work on both sides. Hence why we're going to flip. Flip up, drive the leg up. Try to stay in a straight line. Now I'm going to flip over here. Do the same thing from this side. Look straight. Got our whistle. We're going. Hips up, drive that leg up. And you can go here or you can go from the modified. It's okay. So I want to make sure your form's good first. As long as your form's okay with this one, challenge yourself with this one. If you feel like it's a little shaky, bend those knees, no problem. I want to be dripping through this shirt by the end of this workout. All right, back to the other side. We got one each. Once we get 4 sets each side, we'll be on to our next one. New set. Remember, you can bend those knees too. Hips up, spread those knees out. Drive them up. Make as much range of motion here at that hip as we can. Another frontal plane movement, side to side. Even though we're laying on the ground, it still counts as a frontal plane movement. I'm glistening for you guys. Back to the other side. Makes it easy to flip around in my puddle of sweat here. Obliques and hips. 2 very neglected muscle groups. I want to make sure we hit them. Drive it up. Drive that leg. There we go. Flip. Spin it on back. Starting our third round. Third round of each side. Remember, you can switch back and forth between the modified and the harder way. Gather your energy and really release it when you go back to this harder way with those legs out. Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing. There we go. Right at the end. Squeeze in as many reps as we can. With one first. Drive the leg up. We're working, guys. We're working. A lot of core work, a lot of hip work. We're being efficient, being specific with our movements. All right, we're down to our last each side. Last set each side, guys. Finish strong. Up, leg up, good. Down. You don't have to keep your hand on your hips here. I just like to do it. I don't really know what to do with my hand, so try to keep it down my hips. Keep it up in the air if you want to. You can keep it straight down. Leave it on your leg. Add a little resistance to that leg, I guess. There you go. See the other one. Last time, guys. Last time. Hips up. Leg up. There we go. Get every last rep. Don't save anything. It's a quick workout. Use all your energy. Totally exhaust yourself. Slide in here. Woo! There we go. Man, we're good on those. All right, little break. Move on to our next thing. Wipe off, drink a little water. All right. Next thing, we're gonna go to our legs. Get a little leg work in here. So I'm gonna take you guys back up. There we go. All right, so what I want you to do on this, again, we're gonna have 2 options. We're gonna get into that lunge position like we did in our warm-ups. You're gonna bend that back knee. I want you to try to drop that knee to the ground and then come up halfway. To the ground, up halfway. So we're gonna do pulses, we're gonna work that bottom range of motion. Extending your range of motion can help you build muscle even though you're not doing any weight necessarily. So if you normally do lunges and you're cutting it off maybe halfway or 2/3 of the way down, you're missing out some of the range of motion. So here we want to build that bottom range of motion. Just to make it a little more difficult, get some arm work in there. You're going to hold your arms straight out to the side too. So you can go with the lunge pulse. You can also go with the squat pulse. Try to go as low as you can and then up halfway. All right? option to add to this too if you want to add some arm work. Like I said, you can hold those arms straight out to the side. A little bit easier if you bend those elbows there. So it's your choice, however you want to do that. If you're going lunges, we're going to alternate sides every 20 seconds. Let's put our music back up. Set our timer. If you're ready, if you're lunging, we'll do left leg first. Knee starts on the ground, arms out, you're pulsing. Down on the ground, up halfway. Knee hits the ground, up halfway. Stabilize yourself before you come up. There we go, guys, there we go. Mark should be setting in. 20 seconds is a long time when you're working out. All right, go ahead and switch now. Left leg back, right leg in front. Arms can be out. You can also bend them. Bend those elbows, makes it a little bit easier. You still get some arm work in as well. The ground, halfway up. The ground, halfway up. Keep that foot flat. That foot that's in front. When you're pushing off that heel, when you're pushing off that big toe and that little toe. Think of your foot like a tripod. That's how we stabilize. There we go. We got that option. We also have our squat option too. Squat. Obviously you're not getting your knees to the ground. You're dropping as low as you can. Up halfway. There we go. Keep your chest upright. You want to be dipping down. Squeeze that low back, keep that core tight. Up halfway. Good burn here. It's burning me, guys. No, it's burning you guys. Just 3 sets down. One more set will be at our halfway point. We're lunging. I believe we're on our right leg. Down to the ground. Stabilize. Come up. Remember, if your arms get tired for a sec, go ahead and rest them for a sec. Doesn't mean that you can't get back into it on the next one. Just means maybe they need a little break. You always want to push. You want to save something to the tank too. We're only halfway there. We've got another half. Quads should be burning, glutes should be burning too. That's our left leg here. Go back up the arms. Those shoulders stable. Now shrug them back. Hold them there. We're doing it, guys. It's the only leg thing we got to do today. Quick touch, right back into the middle. Oh, 20 seconds is a long time. Back to the right. We're mowing them down, guys. We're mowing them down. Hands can also go on the hips. Whew. Now balance a little bit. Leg out there. 2 more times, guys. 2 more times. Got our squats too. If your legs get tired, maybe you need a little change to the squats in the middle. It's okay. Make sure your form's good, but you don't have to do every set the same way. Do what you can do well. Do it to max effort. Oh lordy. Gotta be almost there. One more set, guys. One more set. I'm going back to my squats. I'm going here in the middle. My arms are fried. My legs are fried. Just need to finish it strong now. Ooh, come on, guys. Come on, guys. A few more seconds. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Woo, done with that one. Take another break. Bring you guys back down to the ground here with me. Alright guys, we got 2 more exercises. And then we're into our cool down. So we got our legs. We got a little bit of abs. Got some hips. What we haven't done yet, focus on our arms. So that's gonna be our next thing. Here we're gonna do basic push-up. We're gonna do it with a pause at the bottom. It's very humbling. If you've never tried this before, I'll try them on your knees first. Go kneeling, push up, cross those legs in the back. Your weights forward. Hands are about shoulder width. Right underneath those shoulders. Go down to the ground. Get a pause, and then back up. Not a long pause, just enough to break your momentum. Down to the ground, break the momentum, come back up, okay? If you want it, if you do a few of those, you realize you can do them pretty well, go ahead and go to your toes. And stay on my knees for the time. If doing it on the ground is even too difficult, you can go at a surface. So you can use a bench, you can use a chair, you can use a couch, you can use a ledge. You can even use your wall. Lean up against your wall. The more of an angle you create, the more difficult it's going to be. So if you take that angle away, it's going to be a little bit easier. Find a good challenging level for you. That's also very doable. So go ahead and find your surface. We're going to start it here in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Down, pause. Back up. Down, pause, stabilize. Back up. A little isometric hold. We add a little more activation. Make things a little bit difficult. Again, don't clear those elbows out. You want to keep them tight. Keep those hands close. There we go. There's our first one. First one is down. 7 more. It's not bad. Let's get the second one. Pause. Pay attention to both sides, your right and your left arm, right and left shoulder. Make sure they're pushing evenly. Even push on both sides. There we go, guys. There we go. We're getting there. The rest of this one, we got one more exercise, that's it. Let's push, guys, let's push. That pause. Don't forget the pause. Don't short the pause. Stop your momentum. Bring it up. Getting into it now, guys. Should be really getting the burn here. Not getting the burn, maybe you should make it a little tougher. If you're getting too much of a burn, maybe you can make it a little easier. It's not a bad thing to make it easier. Good form is king. Woo. Knock them down, guys. Knock them down. We're halfway through. 4 more sets of these. Keep your core strong. Keep your shoulders strong. Keep those triceps strong.
Lord of mercy, if the broad is thirsty, I have a man's reimbursement. The part that hurts me is when they try to work me, but I can never let you jerk me.
Woo! There we go. 3 more times.
Sneaking through the back door,
3 more times, guys.
got the champagne, pour me a cup. Got the girls with the ball in the front.
Alright, let's do it.
Tell the dog, another man. Got all my mans holding me down. Kind of big mom, let's get down.
Push through that burn, guys. Push through that burn. These are the tough sets. Here at the end. You see me sweating. I'm not even working that hard. I already worked out today. This is for you guys. Wow. No more, guys. 2 sets. 2 sets and we're done with this. Ooh, boy. 5 seconds. One more time, guys. One more time. Okay, last set. Last set.
Legendary self-made progress.
Big work, guys. Big work. Come on. Last set. A few more reps. Just 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20. Here we go. Now it's over. There's your push-ups. Done with those. We only got one more exercise. Another drink, another wipe down if you need it. Keep you guys on the ground. Sorry, I'm just grabbing my water. Grab my towel, as you can see, but I'm leaking pretty good here. Alright, so the last thing, we're gonna stay on the ground, like I said. A little bit of core work to finish things off. Rotational movement here, so transverse plane of motion. This exercise is very good, almost essential if you got some low back pain, something like that. So a little combo exercise as well. So we're gonna add something to it. I like doing it this way. I like making clients do it this way. I think it's more effective. So I'll show you this way here to avoid any inappropriate angles. So you lay on your back. You're going to spread your arms out to the sides. Legs go straight up. For an easier, modified way, you can bend them. Put you here. You can do a windshield wiper. Hips can come off the ground. Try to keep those shoulders on the ground. Only go as far to the side as your shoulders will let you. You're there. In the middle. Reverse crunch. We go side to side. With a reverse crunch in the middle. 8 sets of this, then we're stretching and we're done. Set this timer, get ready. Last thing we gotta do, guys, last thing. To the side, reverse. To the side, reverse crunch, you're lifting your hips off the ground. Slight lift off the ground. Don't have to get them too high. Allow yourself to feel that good stretch on those windshield wipers. Transverse plane movements. There's one. There we have our modified way of doing it too, with our knees bent. Right here, to the side. You can still do the reverse crunch like that as well. And reverse crunch, remember to squeeze right at your belly button. That's where we want to feel it. That lower portion of your rectus abdominis. There we go. And rest. 2 down. Knocking my water over. I just wanted you to There's 3. It's only a set of 5 now. 5 times 20, it's 100 seconds. We got 100 seconds in us. It's less than 2 minutes. We're going to whole slew of core muscles here. Get some rectus, get some internal, external obliques. Even a little psoas too. All right, we're halfway there, guys. 80 seconds. Ooh, shoulder came up a little bit there. Ooh. Woo, there's 5. And another one. Three more times, guys. 3 more sets. It's close. This is close to being done. 2 more times. 2 more times. Let's go. Ooh. Last one. Last one. Woo! Come on, finish this out. Finish this out now. There it is, guys. Oh, look at that. We're done. There's a wrap on that. Go ahead, grab water, wipe off. I don't know if you're in a garage like me, but in a garage in Arizona, it's hot. If you know me, you know I sweat, so I'm sitting in a puddle of sweat right now. All right, we get a brief cool down here, and then you guys will be it. Be on your way. So, first thing, go ahead and land your back. Relax. Keep one leg straight here. I'll stick another leg. Bend that knee, cross it over. Try to keep your shoulders flat. If it comes up a little bit, it's fine. Hold it there. Excellent work today, guys. Excellent work. Relax it. Straighten out the other one. Get the other side then. Bend that leg. Kind of cross it. Pull it over. Go ahead and bring that one back. Sit up. I want you to put your hands behind you. Try to reverse your hands like that there. Shrug those shoulders back. Stick your chest out. Stretch those shoulders. Look up to the sky if you like. Not necessary. Keep those arms straight. Push your chest out. There we go. Come out of that one. One more. Get to a cobra. Good. Lay on the ground. Hands right next to your chest, close to your body. Keep your hips on the ground. Push your chest up. Stretch that core. Get as high as you can. If you can only go here comfortably, that's fine. If you can go all the way here, that's fine too. Relax your hips. Let your belly button drop to the floor. And go ahead and bring it down. Well, there's a wrap, guys. Thank you for joining me on this first one. Hopefully we get better as we do them. As it gets nicer out, I won't sweat as much. Congratulate yourself on a great workout.